Okay, hello. I'm just setting up. Let's see. How did I check before if it was going live? Let's just see if it's going live on my phone. How's everyone doing? The tennis is on. Says I am now live. I realise this is the most busy sporting day with the tennis and the football happening, but I just wanted to do. Let's see if this is working. It looks like it's working. Hopefully it's working. I wanted to do another live video. Like I said, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and there's no real way of me knowing if it's working other than analytics in YouTube, but they do suggest doing live videos and engaging more in that sort of way. So thank you to everyone that puts a comment on my videos or lets me know. I had a right mix. Some people very positive, some people say that I'm getting obsessed with social media, which is obviously something I need to be aware of. And yeah, there are other things, like for example, if I put Premiere on a video, is that annoying? So it'll ping you, I think, if I put a Premiere, and I don't have to do that, but stuff like that. So the little sort of ins and outs of YouTube. But I did find out how to put, let me just set this up properly. Is it like that? Sort of like this, that I can, share a browser. So I just want to do more like a digest than sort of a Q&A. So obviously if you do have questions, and if you are watching this now, I'm assuming lots of people are watching the tennis and stuff, but do write a comment if you want to. But I thought I'd just do a digest sort of my week's videos, which might be a nice way to do a live broadcast. Like that? Yeah, maybe that'll do. Okay, so let me just sort of work out how this works. So yeah, you can see my channel, and this is if you go to Trev Williams Music, YouTube, youtube.com/Trev Williams Music, which is hopefully how you found this. And you can see I've got 650 subscribers, so thank you very much. If you have subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe if you want to. And you can also see sort of my last week's sort of videos. So I think the last one that I sort of talked about in my last sort of live video was the nature walk in Rose Hill. So some of the most popular videos on my channel are the park run and the nature walks. So I've kind of kept in line with that and sort of done a few more over the week I've done. There was a Cowley Road Carnival, traditionally is around this time of year, but they've moved it to September. But there was a couple of Cowley Road Carnival events which I'll have a look at. And then a bit of Rivermead. So there's a few Rivermead excuse me, a few Rivermead updates, exciting Rivermead updates with the Formula One track and Park by Iffley Church and the Cowley branch line. Yeah, so let's go through a couple of them. I won't play you all of them because you can obviously click on them yourself, but let's have a little look and see. So this is Cowley Road. Samba. So it's quite interesting seeing them actually on the road rather than when the road's closed in the normal carnival. But it was nice for them to sort of just do a little bit anyway. And there were some other things going on in the pubs. I did look at the James Street Tavern. I think the Swan did some bits as well, and also Restore Cafe. So Restore Cafe, a beautiful cafe, support people with mental health issues or in recovery. I can't remember this band's name, but they have been playing quite some time. They were mentioning that years ago, maybe in the 1980s, 1982 or something like that, they won a busking competition and they're still going today in a busky fashion. They were saying, but yeah, Restore is a great mental health charity. It's very awkward to try and let's do that. Yeah. Oh, does that work? Yeah, sort of. Because you're not quite in the centre. Maybe if I sit. Like that. Yes, it's kind of like a little bit angled on the computer, but yeah. So Restore. So that was the kind of the Cowley Road Carnival day last week. So we also now have some Rivermead stuff, and yeah, my friend Merlin joined me on some of these later on, but this one was
Hello. Trav here.
hello, double me.
I'm just on a little jog and coming down to Rivermead.
So this was a jog. I did it on my own, but I might try and go with the Rosehill Runners tomorrow and sort of show them what's happened there. But let's just have a little look. You can watch this whole vlog, of course. Let me just see if I can find where the. Yeah, so from around here. So
When they have got quite a substantial lock, so I think if they kind of changed their mind or wanted to lock it or wanted to have it a timed opening, they could quite easily. Which is understandable. They want to kind of reserve that right a little bit, I guess. But as far as I know, it's going to be permissive for public and open all the time. At least that's the hope and the aim. But then when you come through this gate, you have got a little bit of a kind of small track, which hopefully they might improve.
So yeah, it's very exciting. This sort of idea of the Iffley Church linking to Rivermead, and they've done a lot of work in that space. They've put some park equipment, and I'm going to turn that off for a second. Yeah, they've put some park equipment, and they've also put some trees and they planted quite a lot of trees and made a kind of a nice pathing all around Rivermead, and it'll like link really nicely. I'm not sure exactly where the entrance is going to be from Iffley Churchyard yet, but they have put the gate in near what I'd call the Narnia kind of lamppost pole, and Merlin was saying that there is a circle of trees which they thankfully haven't cut down, one of the comments, so that's kind of adding to that magical sort of atmosphere around there. But hopefully they'll finish the path so you can kind of get down to Rivermead. That tiny bit of path from the top down is a little bit narrow and a little bit steep, so they might level that. So there's a little bit of finishing work, and I believe they're planning to finish it sometime in August. So we'll have a little look and keep you updated in that. There are also sort of later on. So this was the moment, I think. Yeah.
Goodness, this is exciting. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, so the opening this side has become Formula One racing track. The Formula One racing track.
Yeah, so I kind of jokingly say it's sort of like the Formula One racing track because of the side bollards and sort of barriers around the edge. But yeah, it's a really kind of cool, exciting thing to see that this track is being sort of used. And yeah, they're obviously expecting a lot more work to go down to the sewage plant. Exciting for me. I mean, I don't know. Some people don't get as excited about sewage developments, but if they are updating the sewage works, that is a positive thing. That's what we all want Thames Water to get their act together. Basically, we don't, particularly want. We don't want the situation where they're pumping sewage into the rivers. And the path to Sandford, sort of through that sort of Thames Water site, or just hugging the edge of the Thames Water site, is sort of a path that's been there a long time in terms of Thames Water, I'm sure, are aware of this path, and to maintain this path sort of through the edge and down that sort of towards Hayford Hill Lane has been really interesting, and I kind of found out about it in lockdown when I was just exploring, but have tried to make that a kind of a path that that people use. Should we go on to this one? So yeah, Merlin, we did a bit of clearing.
Okay, Trev here, just down at Rivermead again. I'll show you the pond last time.
Let's just. So you
Maybe
can
don't
know
know
there's
there's
these. Let's just.
As Trev calls it, the new Formula One track, which now when I think about what was before, it does look like a Formula One track because it was a tiny little dirt road before. So here's
Yeah, so my poor old Strimmer again getting a good work, but Merlin came down, which was nice to share with him.
just the sewage works, I think, and then the little small path goes across the road to the bridge, and then there's some nice kind of meadowy woodland in the background here.
So it's a really great wild space. This is just the other side of that Formula One access track towards Hayford Meadow. Yeah, Hayford Meadow, that's correct. And yeah, look at all that wild space, and you know that is for wildlife. I don't think there's any plans to develop that into a route, but just to walk sort of nearby, that's really, really cool. And it was nice to share with Merlin. So Merlin did some tree clearing, so clearing the path.
That's it.
There and a bit of.
It's going to take some time. So let's no, it's alright, I'm coming back. We'll sit on it.
Yeah, sit on it. That's it. There you go. That's much 1,000 times easier.
So we've got.
Oh, careful, yeah. Whoa, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Whoa.
Right, okay.
There we go.
So yeah, like I say, sort of in the video. So we're clearing the path. The aim of that is just to make the path accessible. So my main aim with strimming is nettles that are kind of overhanging, because I'm a runner. I'm often in shorts, but also if people come with kids, you know, nettles can make a path very unappealing, and in terms of getting through. And I know. Nettles are great, but when they're in the way, they can be a bit annoying. And there are loads of nettles at the side, so I don't feel that kind of cutting them from the path is in any way sort of deteriorating from the nettles. You can see here, or maybe here. If you look how many nettles there are, but also the odd fallen branch has sort of blocked the thing, and that will happen sort of naturally. And I don't particularly know that anyone really is officially sort of maintaining this path other than me. This is the bit around there, and yeah, Tom Green was helping. Merlin's come down a bit now, so yeah, if you can, and you feel like you're walking it, and sort of just stamp down the nettles to make the path seem more accessible for those of you who maybe can't stamp down the nettles to the side. And the aim is just to make the path nicer for other people, really. We did go to the Rivermead Haunted House. This was me playing with
Do some. Okay, right.
So just a bit of fun with that. There is a spooky house down there. Do watch that video. I'm playing with effects a little bit with that, so it's just me like having fun, and yeah, a bit of fun, like I say. So but do watch it and let me know what you think. Merlin comments it was a genuinely freaky looking into that place. Yeah, any other comments in terms of still keen on that dandelion? Emily blowing or pretending to eat a dandelion seems to get so many comments. Very strange. I did some other memes, so if you want to look out the shorts on the website, but I don't know that it really sort of contributes that much to the overall content. I don't know. It's a bit of fun. Isn't it? So hopefully, and try not to get too obsessed with that sort of content, as someone mentioned. I mean, I don't want to spend my whole life making little shorts to cheer people up, although they are kind of fun, aren't they? But it's getting the balance, as with everything. So right, let's just have a little look if there's any more videos to just update in this block. There's a bit. Oh yeah, so there's a park run. So. And I'm hoping all the sound comes through of the videos. So the Cowley branch line. Okay, so this is possibly verging on. Sorry, it should be that political. I don't know. So hello, Trev here. I just went to a public. Maybe if I mute it, because then I don't really want to talk over. So the Jungle had a consultation, first public consultation on the Cowley branch line. Great idea to open the kind of train line to. Let's just see if I can show you a picture. The train line to Oxford Littlemore and Oxford Cowley. Apparently, it's been talked about quite a lot in the past. So it's a bit of a sort of what's the word? White elephant, not red herring, but like, you know, it's sort of like, it's a great idea in principle, like really great, because if people could get the train from Littlemore into Oxford at a, you know, reasonable cost, that would be great, because it would save all of the problems with the traffic and stuff. But also there are sort of implications. You could go all the way to London sort of just from Littlemore, and that's amazing. So I think like connecting little stations would be really good, and I talk about what they said in the consultation a little bit. At this point, and actually I this is a little reminder to me to email the MP. So Annalise Dodds is my local MP, and it'll be East Oxford mainly that's benefiting. So do email to bump it up on their agenda. So never be scared of, for example, emailing your MP about a topic, even if you think, well, other people are going to email about it, because it just raises the agenda of it. So I remember with sewage, I remember with sewage doing lots of campaigning on sewage. This is, again, starting maybe in the lockdown, so three years ago, and some other friends were doing big things about this, sort of with wild swimming. But now it's like, you know, top of the agenda in terms of politics. So I'll turn that off again. So so it's amazing to see the rise. No one was talking about sewage in rivers a few years ago, but they are now. There's still a long way to go in terms of action, but yeah, it's the right way to do it. So indeed, local train stations would be great to be up the pecking order, so to speak. But it's not until 2028. So I think if they get an approval, so they get enough backing in terms of public consultation, it's a bit of a no-brainer that it's a good idea, really, but they need enough people in the public saying they'll use it and stuff. And then they would get an application for funding, and then, you know, fingers crossed the new Labour government are on side with that sort of initiative, and then train fares and reliability of trains is a little bit, you know, iffy, so hopefully that will improve as well with, you know, fingers crossed, the Labour government, or, you know, renationalising stuff. And so anyway, that was sort of quite interesting to go to. So a slightly more sort of political perhaps stance, but and I guess people that follow the channel can see that there's quite a variety of things. I also just wanted to say about music, because obviously I started doing lots of musical stuff. I did get what's it called, a strike from YouTube with one of the covers I did. There's still a lot of covers I've done with the sing-alongs and various things, but why can't I get that side? God, I'm so weird with the angles. But but yes, so I'm a little bit dubious to do lots of covers of songs because of whether YouTube accepts them or whatever. So I did do some stuff on my own music videos, as I shared last time. But in terms of covering other music and other videos, tuition is slightly, there's a grey area really, because it is copyrighted. Most people don't mind if you're like referencing their work, and they would obviously make the money from it. But a few publishing companies obviously don't like it, and they could create the strikes, and then I jeopardise the whole channel. So, you know, there's an element of me working that out in terms of musical content. But I will do more of my own musical content at some point. So the last one I just want to show you in this is Grove Fields. So I've done a few different parkrun vlogs. This one actually, there was a truck festival as well, truck and bike festival in Grove. But nice park. So it goes through a meadow. They're running the alternate course, and actually it turned out to be a little bit complicated with two of one field, and then a run between it, and then 2 laps of the rugby field. So it's slightly longer than some of the other Park Run vlogs, but I did show you the whole of the alternate course. But yeah, a really nice Park Run. I think they've been shut for a few weeks for various reasons. Let's just show you the...
You'll run back up behind me, as far as you can see, where you'll be directed onto the canal towpath. You'll go along that, you'll be directed off it, and then you'll do 2 clockwise laps of a field on the recreation ground. After that, you come back along the canal, back down here, back into this field. You go the other way round for half a lap to the far end, and you come back into the finishing funnel from the far end. So there's a half lap here, not to be forgotten at the end.
Yeah, he did explain it really clearly, bless him, and a lovely run director, and all of the team there were really great. But it seemed a lot more confusing than when you've actually done it. It was quite nice. But the normal course isn't that dissimilar. It's just because there was this big car and truck festival. Let's show you the beginning, and then I'll just fast forward.
Summary is 2 clockwise laps here, 2 clockwise laps of the bigger rec field, half a lap anti-clockwise here. 2, 2. Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so there I am, and I'm running with you. So that's giving you a POV of the park run. So I hope they're, some people quite like them, especially if you've not been to those particular park runs. You can kind of see them. And yeah, I did meet Nick, our old school friend, Nick, who's actually the chair of the White Horse Harriers, which I didn't know. So I've been chair for a couple of years, I think. Let's just see. So at the end, I've got a bit of the bike show. This isn't often there, but yeah. Sounds, motorbikes, cars. Some absolute humongous trucks from all over. So do watch those videos. So they're the videos that I've sort of done this week. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy the sporting day. So Alcaraz is winning 4-1 to Djokovic. So it looks like he's the young guy. I can't remember. He's 21, I think. But yeah, amazing to watch his energy. So I will enjoy watching the tennis and a bit of football later as well. So busy day. But yeah, thank you for taking some time to watch my YouTube channel. And yeah, like I've said before, if you've not subscribed, please do. If you want to like the videos, that's really helpful, or drop comments. It really helps grow the channel, and I'll try not to be too obsessed with with the internet, because I know there's a big world out there. But hopefully this shows you some of the park runs, and various different bits of content are interesting. But yeah, okay, I'll stop there for now, and I'll try and do another live stream. I'm not sure if I'll do it every week, but let's see how we get on. And yeah, have a good day.